All right, little ones, let's talk about this. I am definitely not a Snyder simp at all. Probably 75% of his output over the years I have not liked. As a matter of fact, I tried to watch Watchmen not too long ago, which I actually loved in the theater. I tried to watch it here at home and couldn't get through it. Not that it's bad, it's just too self-indulgent for me. Amongst some of his other films that people love, like 300, which I thought was completely ridiculous. Yes, I'm aware of the source material and everything, but it is what it is. It's just not my thing. However, I did love and still love Man of Steel. Now, it's not perfect. Okay, it's got its problems. Uh, those have been discussed many times. One of my biggest problems personally was Lois Lane. She's just okay. She's just kind of there. But and of course, we got to address the whole killing Zod thing. Now, look, Superman should not kill. That's point blank. That's the way it should be. He has in the comics. Now we can argue the canon or not. I don't really want to because last time I did that, it was a nuclear freaking bomb on Twitter, and I didn't even mean for it to happen. I was just making a quirky joke, kind of, and it blew up. With this odd thing, to me, it worked for the story. I mean, to be honest, when I saw it in the theater, I was kind of shocked and didn't really know what to feel about it. But immediately after that, I did feel that when he let out that little blood curdling scream, you know, the anguish on his face, that Snyder made a huge mistake by not making all of the glass in the place completely shatter. It just would have added to the dramatic effect, and it would have been awesome. But anyway, that didn't happen. So whatever. Anyway, brings us to James Gunn. Kind of feel the same way about James Gunn. I'd say, I don't know, from what I've seen, maybe 50, 60% of his output I don't really care for all that much. I mean, you got Guardians, whatever. First Guardians was a pleasant surprise because it was novel at the time. It freaking soundtrack wore out thin real quick. Although there are a couple good songs on there, but still, I mean, that whole thing wore out quick. That whole shtick wore out quick. And I did really enjoy the Suicide Squad though. It's a I liked it a hell of a lot better than Deadpool and Wolverine, but that's an entirely other subject. Peacemaker, whatever. Anyway, point being is that with this poster, I do, and this may just be my own bias. I have hope. I have hope for this. I'm just hoping that what's his name, David Corns, whatever he looks like him. I'm gonna call him Mr. DC from now on, if this goes well. So this DC guy, he's got the right look, and I do dig this poster. People are saying it looks like the suit has been changed. I'm not really seeing it because obviously this is like super stylized and super photoshopped and all that stuff. But it doesn't really bother me that much. It kind of gives me superpowers vibes, which I'm a freaking 80s and 90s kid, so it doesn't really bother me. But I think we should have hope just based off this poster. Now, again, going back to the James Gunn thing, I think my fear, and I think a lot of people's fear, is that he's going to parody the shit out of it, and that it's not going to have heart. Now, there was a tweet or an exposed rather, by DC Today saying that this movie is going to have heart. I really hope that that's the case because that's really what Superman needs. That's why I think it's hard to do any Superman media outside of comics because so much is left to the imagination that if you break that illusion, then he doesn't have the heart. He's not the pinnacle of childhood wish fulfillment and things like that. So we'll see. But for this and what I've seen so far, I'm truly hopeful. So let me know what you guys think. I'm very interested. Till next time, stay strong and salute.